Hello everyone, Trophy Owner here. Today I have Battlefield 1 dumper scripts that work and dump out, I'd say, about 99% of the game files. I'm going to place all of these folders in a single RAR archive so that when you download it, you just extract them to a folder somewhere on your computer and you will be able to dump out Battlefield 1. To do that, you go to the dump scripts. Make sure you install Python 64-bit. You want version 2.7.6. And once you have Python installed, you'll be able to see this option here. It's edit with IDLE. Click that. Alright. The only thing that you're going to have to adjust are these two lines here, where Battlefield 1 is. It says BF4 directory, but that, it's Battlefield 1 directory. So where is it specified? And then your target, where you want the script to place all the extracted files. You say, okay, yeah, that's where I want it to go. So then you just make sure that the window's selected and hit F5. And it's gonna see if it can find all of the cats, which it's doing right now, and then starts dumping out the chunk files. And this takes quite some time, about 15 to 20 minutes. You should have about 68 to 70,000 chunk files before it starts getting into the res files. Takes quite a bit of time. The full dump, I'd say, takes about 30 minutes. Maybe a little less, but about that much time. And once it's done, you'll have three arrows, or not arrows, I think you get less than signs. I think it's three of those. It's either three of those or three of the other ones, like that. But that means that it's done when you see those. Alright. Once that's done, if you want, also included file management tools. These are provided by Danius G. I found them all over on the, I don't know how you say it, the Xentax forums. He put up Battlefield 1 alpha scripts. I think it was here. Yeah. He put them on this site, and I just grabbed them. I'm just going to package them with this, but he is the one that created the file management tool and the Max scripts. He had help from someone else to make those, but he's supplied them. And of course, full credit goes to Frank Elsner for basically, I just modified Element of Progress, his full extraction scripts from Star Wars Battlefront. I couldn't quite get those working. So I found another one that's NESG packaged with his Battlefield 1 dumper script, and it actually, once I added all of the cat paths and all of the other stuff down here, it worked. So I'm pretty sure it found everything as well, which is nice. Alright, so now that you have your files dumped out, you want to grab some meshes. Of course, use the chunk and mesh file management tool. Take the BF1 circle, tick box, whatever you want to call it. Chunks folder and the mesh root. Now, since I've already done this on the multiplayer meshes, I'm going to do this under single player. And I'm not sure how long this will take. It usually takes a couple of seconds, possibly a minute, depending on how many there are. So let this go. And that's not bad. Only 6 have failed. They're most likely third-person meshes that we don't care about. I also included the audio decoder and EA Layer 3, so that will dump out the audio if you so desire, and also EBX to text. This is If you want to use the text files for like skeleton of a soldier or something, you can import that into 3ds Max using DaniusG's script, which is right here, Bone Maker, and mesh importers. And the texture tool is pretty simple to use, so I won't go over that. Now these scripts I know work with 3ds Max 2016, obviously it just worked. And they say they're meant for 17, so I'm not sure if any older versions work. I guess I could try it with 14 and 12, but I have 16, so I don't need to. So then you have your skeleton imported. What you can do, if you want, is then go here to the mesh importer. Let's grab, let's just take the 1911. Not sure if it's going to properly skin the model, but we'll see. Looks like it might have. It's the slide. Oh yeah. Pretty cool. This is the trigger, of course. Actually, this trigger just goes back. Ammo's skinned. Everything should be skinned and has UVs. Then you can apply textures to the models if you desire. Just to show you something that I've done is there's this little pistol called the Colibri, I believe. It's this very, very small pistol that a watchmaker made. And this is what it looks like. It's quite small. DICE decided to use very low res textures for this weapon since it really is super small. Like a person's hand. Get something for scale. Here's a horse, I guess, would be for scale. And it didn't change the scale of anything, so this is like directly from the game. So if that gives you an idea of how small this pistol is compared to the horse, of course. But yeah, that's how to use all the tools. Again, texture tools, very simple. Open it up, select the folder for your textures, and then the chunk folder, like the mesh tool, very simple, and it should spit out your textures. And then yeah, for the EBX to text, again, edit with IDLE. The only thing you're gonna have to change are these two, input and output folder. Note that this takes about 5 minutes to start dumping through the stuff. The audio decoder, you'll need to change 3 things: the dump directory, target directory, and where you have EA layer 3. So wherever this exe is on your computer. Shit.
We have lost objective
So I've been asked by somebody to release this reshade preset I created for Battlefield 1. It's not done. I mean, it really never will be, because I'll probably always end up keep changing it. But I'll give you the one that I used for that last video. I said I would.
MG, feindlich!